Hello, my name is Nick, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. Outside of school, I like to do martial arts. I did Taekwondo for 7 years and got my junior black belt. Then in September of 2018, I started doing karate. Here's a picture of me at a Taekwondo tournament. I also like fishing in the ocean off the coast of Alaska. One of my favorite fishes to catch is the Pacific halibut. Halibut are fun to catch because they live 400 feet underwater and can weigh over 400 pounds. Here's a picture of me with my first halibut when I was 8. This halibut was around 30 pounds. And here's a picture of me with my most recent halibut. I caught this halibut in the summer of 2018 and it was around 60 pounds. One time when I was jigging for halibut, I caught 2 fish at the same time, a turbot and a sea cucumber. I like to catch Chinook salmon as well. Here's a picture of me with a 30-pound Chinook I caught in the summer of 2018. I also like to catch coho salmon, yellow eye rockfish, quillback rockfish, copper rockfish, tiger rockfish, China rockfish, and lingcod. Sometimes I go fishing in freshwater too. I don't enjoy freshwater fishing as much as ocean fishing, but it can still be fun sometimes. Last summer I went fishing in northern Saskatchewan and caught this 78 centimeter long northern pike. Some other things I like to do outside of school include hiking, scuba diving, and canoeing. One of my favorite places to hike is the mountains around Revelstoke. I like hiking because it is peaceful and there is always a good view from the top of a mountain. Sometimes when I'm hiking, I find cool waterfalls and go swimming underneath them. Last year, I went scuba diving in Cabo San Lucas around a coral reef and saw some cool fish. Scuba diving is really fun, but it feels weird because you are breathing air, but you are 60 feet underwater surrounded by fish. I saw lots of tropical fish like pufferfish and groupers. There were also two small sharks that were chilling on the ocean floor. After swimming around the reef for about an hour, we went over to a shipwreck and explored it. It was really cool because the ship was completely destroyed and pieces of it were everywhere. There were lots of cool fish swimming around the wreck. Here's a picture of me scuba diving with two friendly sharks in the background. I also like playing soccer. My favorite position in soccer is center defense, and I've been playing soccer since I was 5. Inside of school, I'm a solid B student. My favorite class is woodwork because I like to build things, and some of the woodwork machines are really fun to use. My favorite machine is the lathe. Last semester, I used the lathe to make a bowl that looks pretty decent. I also used the lathe to make a giant fish bonker out of satin walnut wood. I chose to use satin walnut for the fish bonker because the wood got a really nice color after I put finish on it. It is also a really solid wood, so I know the fish bonker won't break when I'm using it. One of the other projects I made last semester was a cutting board. I made the cutting board out of scrap wood with a fat strip of fur down the middle. I chose to put a strip of fur in the middle of the cutting board because the grain pattern of the fir wood looks really nice and stands out against the boring looking wood I used for the rest of the board. I also made a fancy box out of walnut, birch, and purple heart. I used the walnut for the lid, bottom, and sides of the box. Then I used the birch to put inlays in the lid. I used the purple heart and some of the leftover birch to put splines in the corners of the box to make it stronger and look better. I used red flocking powder to make the inside of the box look really fancy. My woodworking skills have really improved since grade 8. In grade 8, I made a box and a pair of bear paw salad servers. I'm taking woodwork as my elective for grade 10, and one of the projects I want to try building in grade 10 is a fancy looking canoe paddle. My second favorite class is physical education because it is really easy and the class does sports. My favorite part of PE is when we do soccer. My least favorite class is English because it is really boring and we have to do lots of writing. I hate writing stuff because I'm really bad at coming up with ideas for stuff to write about. After I finish school, I have no idea what I want to do with my life. I don't care very much about what I end up doing for a living, as long as it is not super stressful and I make enough money to buy a nice collection of cars. Thank you for watching my grade 9 capstone video.